Hey, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. This week we're going to be looking into the Bible at the book of Luke. Easy to find. Matthew, Mark, Luke. That's in the New Testament. Anywhere in the Old, you're not there yet. Anywhere past Luke, you're gone too far. Matthew, Mark, Luke. So you hear the saying a lot that you can tell a lot about a person by insert whatever, in the way they dress, the way they how they have their shoes, the way they wear their hair. You can tell a lot of person just by the way they look. But did you know Jesus tells us that you can reveal a lot about yourself just in the way that you pray? That's what we're going to look at today because Jesus is bringing to us a teaching that is a matter of the heart because it's easy to get caught up in actions and not the attitude. He wants the attitude to be changed. The actions are not what's the most important. The most important is the attitude. We're going to go to Luke chapter 18. We're looking at verses 9 through 14 today. Also, he, which is Jesus, spoke this parable to some who trusted in themselves that they were righteous and despised others. Two men went up to the temple to pray, one a Pharisee and the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood and prayed thus with himself, God, I thank you that I'm not like the other men, extortioners, unjust, adulterers, and even as this tax collector. I fast twice a week. I give tithes on all that I possess. And the tax collector, standing afar off, would not so much as raise his eyes to heaven, but beat his breast, saying, God, be merciful to me, I'm a sinner. I tell you, this man went down to his house justified rather than the other. For everyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and he who humbles himself will be exalted. Powerful lesson that Jesus is teaching. Let us grab hold of this. What is the attitude of your heart? Cry out to God that you need his mercy. We do not need his judgment. We need his mercy. Because remember, mercy triumphs over judgment. How do you get his mercy? By asking for it, by having your heart right before the Lord. Don't think it's just caught up in a checklist of things like the Pharisee. I tithe this many times. I fast this many times. I'm not like that person. Let me tell you something. Religion will always have you compare yourself to others. But the Lord wants you to compare yourself to how he sees you. And he wants you to see your heart that needs to be repentant and cry out before the Lord. That's a great lesson that Jesus is teaching us today. So check your heart today and cry out to the Lord, have mercy on me because I am a sinner. The Lord is so good and he loves you so very much. Thanks a lot for tuning in. That's all we have. Let's see what happens next week.